Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone is having a great Sunday. Well, as you can see, we are going to be starting this one that I got this morning from DPClubs, and we'll be starting right up in here in this corner and these flowers. The color is 602 and I'm using 4 strands since it is a 9 count cross stitch. So yeah, let me bring it in. Whoops, so you can see what is happening. Yeah, it was a fairly nice day yesterday. I mean, weather-wise, it was a little chilly, but nothing too horrific or anything. I did meet up with a friend and we had something to drink, not alcoholic, and just sat and talked about cross stitch and had a good time. So thank you, Diane, for coming up and visiting, and thank you, Dave, which is her husband. He, of course, drove her. So, yeah, it was a good time. Well, I'm not sure which way I want to go here. Can you see that? Holy cow. But, I stitched for a while when I got home. Took a 2.5 hour nap. Stitched on Mediterranean just because it was out. I made, had fried pork steak for dinner. Just kind of hungry for meat for a change. Hang on, move everything around here. Got my little peony. Not that those are peonies, they're probably some kind of cherry blossom, peach blossom, whatever blossom they are. I made fried pork steak with some fried onions and mushrooms and green beans. So yeah, very good. Don't know what I'm going to make later. Whoops. Oh, I thought that was something else. For the Super Bowl, but just haven't really put too much thought in it. It's a little tough to stitch for some reason. Trying to get 4 strands through here. So yeah, I haven't decided what it will be. Just haven't really been hungry for too much anything. Nothing's striking me, you know. We're going to cut that off because, you know, it always gets hung up with the thread there. Where'd it go? Oh. Didn't know which color to quite start with, but I thought up here in this corner that would be good, so that's why we started up here. It looked fairly easy, you know, like pull out a strand and work it as far as it'll get and then go from there. I'm assuming these are all shades of pink somewhere. no idea what else I'll be working on today. I want to get that one, I think I call it Houses Along the River, out. I did pull that single color, I believe it's in red. Don't know what DMC number. Can't remember if it's 666 or some other shade of red. And it's, oh, I don't know, maybe 30 by 30-ish. I'm just kind of guessing. I was looking for the 14 count version, and I'm not even sure if I have the 14 count. Seems like I got one in 11 count and one in 14 count last year. Oh, somewhere between July and August-ish. Somewhere. Before I forget, I did have a viewer send me a picture, speaking of single color. Thank you, Sharon, for sending that. It is so cute. It's a bunch of kitty cats, but it's all done in one color, so yay, go team. Oh, God. I can't believe this is that hard to pull through. And I'm afraid if I use a smaller needle, I'll never get 4 strands of thread through it. I barely sometimes get 3, so... Oops. Sorry, I'm looking for my doodah. Love that doodah. Let's start back here. It just seems to catch for some reason. Thank you for sharing your picture, Sharon. If anybody else has any projects they're working on, projects they've finished, doesn't have to be cross-stitch, send me a picture to my email. And hang on. Okay, I couldn't find a smaller needle that was thread was going to go through, so that didn't work out. Oh. So if you have any pictures that you'd like to share, please send it to my email address, and I'll get it into the next Stitch With Me as soon as I possibly can, and then we can share it with everybody. I love it. Thank you, everyone who sent pictures. I just love seeing what everybody else is working on, and you know, everybody's tastes are different. So yeah. And not everybody does cross stitch or just cross stitch. Right now that's about as much as I can handle. I don't want to have to. I don't think I could handle 2 YouTube channels, one like in cross stitch and one in diamond painting. It just, no. Not at the same time. We barely have time to do this, so yeah. Watched some YouTube yesterday and some Netflix and just kind of relaxed. I'm not gonna lie. Come on. Oh, for pity's sake, find the... Trying to pull it as tight as I possibly can. It looks really big. I mean, the stitches, only because it's got 4 strands instead of 3. It's just different. But it's kind of nice every once in a while to work on different stuff. So, yay. And I didn't want to start with the, do you see that? I don't know if you can tell if it's red or purple, but red and purple right close together. I can't talk and stitch when the colors are the same thing. And as if all that wasn't bad enough, there's a symbol over here with the same color, reddish purple, with a purple line in it. Yeah. Seriously, guys, get it together. I'm telling you. I'd just like to know who decides on the symbols. I'd like to have a sit down over a cup of tea and discuss why you have to have everything so close together in color. It only makes it harder. There seems like I was working on something else yesterday. I'll be danged if I can remember what it was. Nope. I went looking for that single color red one. And it's some kind of a Chinese symbol or something. I'm not real sure. I just can't remember even what it's called. It had some, of course, foreign name-ish. A foreign sounding name, I should say. Did we get them all out of that corner? Good gravy. One time I was struggling with the needle to get through and I couldn't figure out what the heck was going on. Well, come to find out, the top of the needle was cracked and it kept catching every time I went through, but I don't think that's the issue now. I just think it's the thread. So, yep. So it's going a lot slower than even an 11 count. Did even make myself a cup of tea. Oh, thank you, Jill. I also opened up those lemon cookies that you sent me. I don't know if you sent those to me for my birthday or what, but they were still good. They're yummy. I love those lemon cookies. Wish my lemon cookies turned out that good. They have nice little light lemon icing on them. Yeah, they're so good. Thank you, Jill. All right, God almighty. I feel like I'm trying to stitch through cardboard for some reason. Well, we'll get it sorted out sooner or later. Put that over there. Oh, I want to try something. So I took the thread, you got 6 strands. I took 2 strands off of that 6th strand and I cut it in half and then I folded it in half. So now I have 4 strands with a loop. I want to see if this goes through there better. I will do them all that way, but just want to see if I can tell the difference here. Oh yeah, much better, because that 4 strands, although this is 4 strands, there's 2 on each. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know, it just feels thinner and it's going through the material a little bit easier. So I guess if you take 2 strands off of the 6 and make 3 piles of 2, now you could certainly fold that in half. Well, I thought it was too long, so I cut it in half. It's too long for me to handle. But, yeah, I hope all that made sense. But, yeah, this is stitching much better than a solid, I don't know, it just feels a lot thinner. I still have yet to work out how to divide and fix the threads for a 9 count, just because I don't do it on a daily, weekly type basis. So, however y'all want to do it, you just knock yourself out. And if you've got any tips or tricks, just put it in the comments below on if you think it's like I did. You know, it's a little hard to get it through the material, or just what. All right, I'm just gonna kind of flip it. We'll get rid of this. Oh, well, maybe. There's just one too many of those stacked up. And then we have this white thread for my beaded cross stitch. But yeah, that's a nice bright pink. All right. Oh, you're not going to do the same thing either. No. Let me bring you out and let me get the picture. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me today. I sure do appreciate each and every one of you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe. Stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.